This is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. I have a situation in back of me here today that I want to show you, and this is a little different video. I've never done a video quite like this. I don't know how it's going to go. But I've had a situation that is fairly typical if you live in timber. I have an older oak tree here, and we had a little windstorm here a while back, and the tree is old and the wood's getting brittle, and a big chunk of the top of it fell out of the tree. Although it fell out, it didn't fall all the way to the ground. It fell and is leaning up against another limb here, and you can see this in the background. And so I have a large weight up high that needs to come down to the ground. The problem with this is it's right on the fence row between me and my neighbor. He has horses, I have horses, and I don't really want it to fall on his property across the fence and have to fix fence. I also have a little electric fence barrier here. His horses and our horses don't play well together, so we put an electric fence, temporary electric fence up, and I really don't want it to fall on that either. So I have to somehow lift it up and get it out of there. And what I thought I would do with this video is show you the situation, let you have comments, and kind of see what everybody thinks about this, and see if somebody's got a better idea than what I have to get this problem resolved. Situation is, I have a lot of weight up in the air, and the options I've thought about doing with this are, number one, just to hook a chain up high on it or a tow strap and pull it over. The problem is, once I pull it over and get it off that limb, I don't know where it's going to go. If I toppled it over the top, it might come toward the tractor, and I could be in danger, and it could damage the tractor. I've also thought about cutting as much wood off as I can up high and starting down below and letting it kind of gradually fall, but I think that's going to end up on the fence if I start taking big chunks of it off. And you can see where I've actually removed some of the lower limbs to get up to it to get a good close look at it, and one or two of those limbs let that shift just a little bit, scared me a little bit. There was weight on it. So I have a situation. Literally the first thought was a tow strap. Put a tow strap up as high as I can and then pull it, and it's got to come back toward us with the tractor moving forward. The problem I see with that is, again, if it gets over, for some reason should catch and get over center, it's just coming completely over toward the tractor. Another thing I thought about doing is taking my pole saw and cutting as much off as high as I can. I do have a set of pallet forks I could get under it and possibly move the weight. Now, if it were a really heavy weight, here's the danger. If you have a lighter tractor, especially one without ballast or fluid in the tires, and you get up there and you put your forks under it and you start to lift it up and cut pieces off of it, and it's heavier than the tractor's lift capacity, you could have the back end of the tractor off the ground really fast. And that's a really, really frightening situation. Long and the short of a situation like this that I want to bring to light, it's always best in a situation like this, and this is the best advice I can give you about staying safe on a tractor. Don't work fast. Back off the situation, look at it, examine it. My thought process is always, in a situation like this, what's the worst that could happen? What if I do this and this and this? What if it does this? You know, what if it comes over and falls toward the tractor? What if it falls right on the fence? What if it falls on the horses? The more advice I can give you, never do this alone. Always have somebody watching with a cell phone. Never do it with the family pets out. Always keep the dog inside, horses out of the way, cattle out of the way. Don't ever attempt this where there could be something happen, like an animal come into the picture that changes what you're doing. Most people get injured in farm accidents when they're making haste to get a project done, or they don't consider all of the ramifications of their actions. And I'm not one of those guys. If there's a group of guys and they're trying to make a quick deal, go get a chain, we'll hook it on, get out of my way, I'm going to do this, you're in danger. And I've seen some crazy things. I've known people that have been hurt, even killed, split-second decisions. It can happen so fast on a farm. So I want to be careful with this, and I want to get your input. What do you think my best action is here? I might get somebody that's worked in timber all their life come up with something better than I've thought of. But this is what I have. I have a heavy weight up high that needs to come down, and it's long, it's heavy, it's awkward, what do I do? Next video, I'll show you what I did. Hopefully I'm still alive and you won't see a video of me dying in real time. But I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts, and put your comments about what I need to do down below. Next week I'll tell you what I did. Thanks for watching.